Hello, this is Siddesh, and I am here to tell you about my Langchain project, which I have used to create this chatbot. Basically, this is my portfolio website where I have deployed my skills, my projects, my internships, and my education. So, if the recruiter or any HR from a small startup wants to discuss these points with me, instead of reaching out to me via email, he can also ask this question, basic questions through the chatbot. Also, if there is a particular query about any project, I can uh, ask the chatbot. So here is the demo of the chatbot. Then I will explain you the code. So hey, this is HR of small MNC. Tell me about yourself, where you graduated from. Also tell me about Proctorize. So this portfolio website is created with the help of React. This chatbot is also created with the help of React, but the backend is on Express.js. So first we will see the response. So hello, I'm Sudesh, software engineer with Amman. This is my skills, my pass out degree with the CGPA, my skills, and then this is information about my project. So the main aim of the proctor is to ensure a fair examination process in a remote setup. So what I wanted for this project was to create an online proctor system, which would cover all the difficulties or the issues some of the online proctor systems has. So as you can see, it gives me the information about me, my project, and also the de- deployed link that the project is deployed. Suppose if I write more about my uh, next projects or my other projects, can write in a way such that explain me about other projects, other notable projects. So when I input this query, what it does in the backend is that it makes a call to the Github API, which in turns returns a JSON format, which is then feeded into the LLM, stored it as a vector store, and then when we ask a question, uh, it asks in the knowledge base. So here are my some notable projects. We have proctoring system, chat passing system, store API, task manager API, portfolio. Yeah. So now I will show you my backend. So this is the backend. Uh, yeah, the dependencies which are required. Then there is the .env in which I have two variables. One is the OpenAI API key and second one is GitHub API key, which is used to uh, access my repositories information. So I have set up an Express server and also an LLM with chat with LangChain.js. I have used middleware, cors and express.json. Then these are different helper functions, which I will explain you later. This is the first important API endpoint, slash users slash repos, which uh, calls GitHub API and uh, collects my repositories data such as name, URL, language description, deployed at data, and returns it. So this is the second API endpoint which I call in my front end in the chatbot component. The question which I have put in here, which I have put here, is then captured in this variable using the request parameter. Then it is saved. Then again, this API call is called the above API call for updating the local for updating the GitHub repositories information. Then the data which I get is in this format. So yeah, then I format it. I then format it in the documents, and then it is stored in the form of vector store. Uh, yeah, this is the index file in which the data is stored. Then the question or the input the user inputs is given into the context, or also given my context. Then the repositories context using the create stuff function, which uses the index file, and then we create a chain, a RAG chain, which gives us a response to the input. The uh, How it works is that the question input is converted into a vector embedded form, vector embeddings similar to the embeddings used to embed the repository's data. Then these are basically an array, multi-dimensional arrays of uh, numbers. They match match internally with an algorithm. Then it retrieves or it gives back the top three relevant documents based on the vector embeddings. Then it is shown in this output.